Hi. Sorry. Been up for a few seconds, making sure everything works. Let's see. That's working. That's working. Now, just the. Okay. Okay, it's all working. Okay. Hey everyone. And welcome back, Cool Gamer 360er and Ronnie the Slinger and his friends. Everything's all right. Are you all right? Because kind of concerned on if you bruised or broke anything if you fell. Yeah. Falling out the bed. Yeah, I understand that, but I actually fell off a bunk bed before. Worse pain to ever come from that. Understandable why one would get scared because of that. I did not mean to make it sound bad or anything. It's just I understand the feeling of falling out of a bed and getting hurt. Your typing seems fine from what the chat is looking like. Sure. Sure. You can go ahead and ask a question. I don't mind. It is Deltarune, actually. Though, it does have Undertale characters. Deltarune is kind of similar to Undertale in some of its formatting. I mean, Deltarune was a game series that you can get on demo for the first 2 chapters of it, but it's kind of similar to Undertale overall. Not completely, but it just follows that similar kind of format within the chapters, except now you can use a team to battle opponents. I'm probably making it sound confusing, am I? I'm sorry if I'm making it sound confusing. Avoid. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the compliment, and I'm glad that you enjoy the videos that I made. If you have anything you want to ask about like upcoming stuff, then feel free to ask. Well, for the Undertale part, I am going to try doing the hard mode. Figured I give a little bit of hints here and there for future stuff, but yeah. And I'm gonna try to do more interviews for the FNAF/Afton family. I don't know which one yet, but one of those types of videos is coming out. And for DDLC, I'm either considering taking a break from the Friday Night Funk for like one time and showing something else. But yeah, other than that, hello everyone that just came on, and I'm glad that you all enjoy the videos that I made. And if Sans ever met Dust Belief Papyrus and Dust Trust Sans, well, I believe that the best way I would see Sans doing it is that he would be completely saddened that Papyrus would have to resort to killing monsters. He wouldn't be overly he wouldn't approve of it, but he would be very saddened that Papyrus would have to do something like that. As for Dust Trust, It would be kind of similar to Dust Belief Papyrus, but more in shock and surprise, considering that Blue would actually have a counterpart like that, and potentially might tell Swap Papyrus about this Sans. And I'm doing alright, Reaper Reaper. How are you? As for how you came to see some of my videos, I understand. I've seen a lot of different gacha tubers through searching like one subject, and I like their content, so I'm glad you enjoyed the two videos you wanted to see. I enjoyed playing Deltarune. I actually did complete Chapter 2 and 1 before, but on my second channel, but when it came to uploading stuff on my computer, there was like this bug. I had to reset the whole thing, man. I lost all my data on it, so it's actually kind of nice to play again. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. Okay, Reaper Reaper, what is your question? Oh, really? Thank you, Ronnie. As for the designs for the DDLC characters, I just like go on Google Images, try to get one single image of each character, and see if I can find like anything to match their kind of style, and go from there. I like adjust the hair, like make it a bit bigger, change the shading, and look for that kind of information. My singing battle? Wow, I haven't actually done those in a long time, so... Which one was it? Like, was it the first one I ever did, which was FNAF? Or a different type of singing battle that I did? That's really concerning. I never got them all right on the first try. I just took like this bit of time to analyze all that. But what I also do is see some videos, you know, relax and chill and watch them, but also study upon the characters' personalities. That's why I try my best with all these different fandoms, because I want to get their personalities to the core. I know that some people might like this goofy stuff that are completely out of character, and I admit that kind of stuff is pretty fun. But I also like stuff that that is as close to the canon as possible. But Yeah, you don't really need to spend so much time on it. Just take it one step at a time. Focus on one subject of the character at first, and then go on. There's also some tutorials for some characters that you can do. I never really looked into it, but I know they do exist. Oh. Oh, really? Infinite Stratos. I actually kind of like that anime. Let's see. It's been like a year since I've seen the end of the anime. I've been trying to find some stuff about the manga about it, but it's a little hard to do when you're preoccupied with everything else. Ah, the FNAF VR versus Adaptive Family. Okay, yeah, that one actually took me 4 days to do because I had to find every single VR related song and see if they can like match each other's tone. And then I have to find personally songs related to each Afton. And that was the easy part. The harder part was trying to make the characters like in canonly as uh true as I can. Because we don't really have a lot of information about the whole Afton family, about how they behaved before everything. All we really knew was Michael used to bully his younger brother, and Elizabeth adores her father, but other than that, nothing really else. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you liked it. I'm actually considering trying to do another one in the future. I don't know just what yet, but I am considering it. As for Undertale reacting to Deltarune, I have a few ideas. But I think it would have to start off with either Chris or the possible parallels between Undertale and uh, Deltarune. Like, possibly a game theory that goes over the differences, maybe? But yeah. Really, what was your original plan? Really? Well, I'll tell you something that I really actually never thought would happen. It was, as you know from my FNAF, William has, from my universe of FNAF, William now has another daughter, and Vanessa was the mother. Now, originally, I had this like theory that like Vanessa has some connection with Mrs. Afton and all that. But I quickly threw that away because I thought that would be kind of impossible. But I kept it in the back of my mind. But then people started liking it and all that, and things happen, and I'm okay with it. It's just sometimes when we make something that people don't expect, it just comes out on good. You can be surprised. There's a lot of people that are accepting of things. I wouldn't mind seeing some of the stuff you made. I don't really judge people by their content. If they like doing something they like, then good on them. I'll appreciate what they've done, and they have my support on that. Are there going to be some things that I'm not going to be fan favorite of? Maybe, but if they like the idea and they're supportive of it, okay, cool. That would be kind of interesting. Like AU or like clone or ah, the different AU. Hmm. I'll admit, I would kind of like to see that. You basically caught my interest at this point. Ah, so similar to Sans in a way. So, yeah, I honestly believe that's a true thing. Ah, Rick and Morty. Love that show. Seen the current season of it? And it's a solid idea. I mean, I think everyone made like a evil AU at one point. I mean, I did, but yeah. Yeah, did that. I just hope he doesn't make Rick Prime or Doofus Jerry, because that would be a nightmare team. But at the same time, I also kind of want to see that, but eh. Fair point. Weren't supposed to exist? What do you mean by that? Yeah, that's what I was planning to do for DDLC. Reaper. Sorry, it took me a bit to reply. Hmm. I think I'm gonna go with Ayano's mom. Yeah, I think they're gonna meet her mom first. As for the stronger villain thing, that seems pretty interesting. Very true. That is very true. The hardest opponent to beat will always be oneself. Especially a version of you that's your complete opposite in every way. I always like those kind of those types of stories. I mean, I mainly hear those from like animes, and sometimes they do it really good, but then there are some animes that. Oh wait, no, that wasn't an anime. That was a dream. Never mind. I actually had a dream of that. So, like, are the evil Ichikas? Oh man, it's been a while since I said that name. Ichikas. Ichikas. Yes. Are they similar to like the evil versions of Batman in a way? Different abilities, different powers, different stuff, and all that. Well, different technology and all that, and different ways of how they be bad, or something else. I say all three in actuality. Fair enough, you don't need to sign out. The possession? Well, it's a mixture of remnant for what's keeping the Aftons in the world of the living. With a mixture of simple possession, since for Mrs. Afton, it's a bit different for her. Because, while it's also, well, as I said, simple possession and remnant, it's also a bit of agony. Because I like to believe that out of everything that William actually loved his wife, so because I don't think he would just get married and have 3 children out of nowhere for no reason. Not a bad idea. Are they betrayed and abused by different people, or something else? My Sans knows of Bill Sans, but he decides not to get anywhere near or him or anything related to the subject. As for Bill Sans himself, I think the subject's interesting. It gives a lot of variety and all that. Alright, I'll keep that in mind, Reaper. Bill Sans, right. No, I have not taken the OP cake yet. I mean, I took a piece of cake, but that's really it. Has Bill Sans ever tried going into Sans's universe? No. He's more invested in the other AUs since he knows what Classic Sans is all about and what his AU is. But he has never known any changes from the Sans that I'm doing, so... No, he's not aware, but in the future he will potentially come to Undertale. At least my version of it. Okay. Yeah, then yes, I got the cake. So they're just filled with anger and sadness, so much so they lost their mental state and have gone crazy. Okay, yeah. Seems alright. Is that the weirdest one I ever heard? There are weirder fandoms that one can make. Yours actually sounds possible, so that's not really bad. It's actually really good that there's actually at least a connection, since EDLC is a game, and considering everything Monica can do with inside of a computer, it's possible for it all to work out in the end. Go to the blacksmith and repair it. Okay, yeah. These two make a great pair of friends. Soft ones, soft AUs? Admittedly, they do make me cringe a bit, because... I don't know, they just seem way off from the regular characters and how they would act and behave, and possible ideas and backstories and all that. I do like it when they meet their non-soft counterparts, because that makes an interesting story. True. I'm actually trying to figure a way to get more space to add a new fandom, but that's in the work of progress, so I'll worry about that in due time. As for what, I think it's just going to be a few random ones here and there whenever I get the chance, but yeah. Oh, soft AUs? Soft AUs are like... okay. One example, I'm just going to use the one I most commonly see. You know how William Afton is like this murderous killer and all that and everything like that. And you know how my William Afton behaves. And I think I did talk about his personality. With his family, he's kind, but a bit um uh blunt with his words. And at certain times he can be a little mad, as in crit, like a bit psycho and bloodthirsty. And okay, you got that in mind? Now imagine it being the complete opposite. Some examples being like he looks like some stuff they use. One character looks like a child. They wear like opposite gender clothes. Not that I have anything wrong with people that wear the opposite gender clothes, but they act the complete opposite. And sometimes some of these soft AUs, these characters act like babies and all that. And it just kind of ruins the image of what this certain fandom is. I mean, I can understand dark AUs, some being a bit more nice and all that. It's just more of a story plot thing. Okay, okay, I'm sorry. It's just that subject just oh, soft AUs. It's just yeah, exactly. Yeah, Sansa's gonna meet Dust Belief Papyrus and Dust Trust Sands. I don't know how I'm gonna work that out, but it's going to happen sometime in the future. I don't know when, but I'm still working on it. Daniel Mullen Trilogy of Games. Omega Mart. Omega Mart. Omega Mart. Um, yeah, I wouldn't mind doing some reactions on that on my other channel. I honestly thought those types of videos were kind of like cringy because that just makes it sound like William likes himself in this certain fashion. Okay, the Nightmare animatronics. I believe they are real. It's just William made them, and after some time, he destroyed them to make like new bots or something. Oh, my William. Oh, okay, yeah. They were real at a point, mainly so that they would keep Evan. I'm now calling him Evan now because continuity and stuff. Don't worry, I made something so that it would explain that. It's one of the more recent videos on the after reaction stuff where William goes over how he felt a change within the universe and the continuity. But yeah, William made the Nightmare animatronics so that they could keep Chris a bit afraid so that he won't leave the house and stay in his room. Because he keeps venturing off outwards towards the pizzeria and he doesn't want him there after what happened with Elizabeth. Because in my AU, I believe Elizabeth died first, then the crying child, and then Mrs. Afton, then William, and then finally Michael, being the last one of the family to die. And, yeah. And I wouldn't mind some Toll Drama, like videos or theories. I love Total Drama. It was a great show back then. And try to distract yourself from the soft AUs of Infinite Stratos. Ronnie. That is the best advice I can give you at the moment. I've seen some of those videos. And I don't know for sure if that type of content was stolen. I think it started as a challenge and all that, but it was not someone's original idea. Yeah. Illusion disc. I say it's a complicated subject since it's surprising about the abilities that it can do. And it surprisingly is something my versions of the Aftons use, since it's not something you can visibly see, but it's more of something William did so that they wouldn't mess with it and so they can look nice and clean and all that. My William did try to, at least when he was around, but William always had to help Henry and do his own work and all that, and sometimes, and then those times Michael would bully Chris. Basically, Michael bullied the crying child when William was not around, no, or when his mother was around. But then again, in my AU, she was actually grieving over what happened to Elizabeth. I understand what you mean about those types of challenges and stuff. Though it honestly depends on how you proceed to this kind of stuff. Like if you try to copy someone exactly how they did something, then that would be really wrong, and I would admit I would be a bit annoyed that someone would actually do that. Doing a challenge that multiple people do, okay, that's a thing, it can happen. It's just you need originality to do it. Like your own story, your own plot, and all that. Not something that's like someone else's plot, but you try to do like this tiny tweak to it. I mean, I did a 24-hour challenge, and William just basically stayed away from the kids he killed because he didn't want to really talk to them or really care about them. He only really talked to Charlie, and that's only when Charlie had a single question that shook her world. Okay, the FNAF fandom is basically the animatronics themselves. The Afton family fandom is basically what people think happened to the Afton family. Like, what was William like before he killed kids? What was Mrs. Afton like? What was Michael like? And what did he do with his friends and all that? And stuff. And what's his childhood like before we saw the most recent stuff of where it was confirmed that he bullied the crying child? What was the crying child like during his childhood, and what was Elizabeth like and all that? And then what their other extended families, like grandparents, if they have aunts and uncles, cousins, and all that. That's the big difference between the two. In more detail about the FNAF fandom, I think it's more strictly again to the missing children and the animatronics. Yeah, it's understandable. I got a bit confused at the beginning too, but then I started putting it together. Yeah, that's true. Sure. What's the question? Right, this thing. An alliance. Wrecker. I don't know much about an alliance. Sorry, I was trying to focus on these things in the game. I never really know what an alliance is, so this is my first time hearing about it. As for the FNAF Afton family reacting to fan games, might do that in the future. And no, they don't exist. William knows about the fan game animatronics, though. He just doesn't talk about them. But yeah, the Aftons will see fandom stuff of FNAF games in the future. They don't exist in my AU, but William does know about the fan games. And William did meet an evil AU once. That one was a bit more psychotic than him, and almost no sanity, and actually brutally tortured Cassidy to the point that she was completely broken. Yes, it actually did come by surprise. But he is curious about the subject. Towards the channel. My goals for the channel are basically to make content that everyone likes. Because it makes me happy that everyone likes the content I provide. Goals per said channel, other than making these videos, I try to make them longer, but video editing software plus my phone is ridiculously old, is an older model than current phones, and that kind of also makes it a bit harder to make videos. So I'm still working on that part, but it works enough. That's why I try to make everything into parts and all that. But as a goal, I hope that at the end of this year I can try to make 100,000 subscribers on this channel. And for my other channel, I hope to at least get 1,000 before the end of the year. Because I'm barely a quarter of the way there, and that channel's been on for like almost the same amount of time as this one, so yeah. I don't mind helping someone here and there with some content related to their channel. And if you like to use like some of my characters like for a crossover, okay. I don't mind with that really. As long as but yeah, I don't mind that, in all honesty. William has not seen the all the interviews, though his thought process is actually kind of similar to it. The only child that he actually has a bit of remorse of killing is Charlie herself, and that's really it. As for what he would say, well, they would just talk about their lives and how things could be potentially different between their AUs. He would also question and insult him about how he could be captured and all that. Horror tale, huh? Now that's a good question. Because I don't know a lot about horror tales. Because the subject honestly surprises me because it's basically okay, Diamond, Clover. Hold on. Spade, Diamond, Clover. Spade, Diamond, Clover. Okay. Yes, Undertale will react to Horror Tale in the future, especially the comics. I just need to make sure if I have to ask for permission, because I do, and I will potentially do like other comic stuff or other video related stuff, like the Bad Sand Squad. I'm still waiting for a reply to see if I could do reactions on that one. And the same for Glitch Tale and Underverse, but yeah. I need to do that kind of stuff. Because I don't want to take anyone's content without being fully approved to do so. Now, what do I think of Horror Tale in general? It makes me a bit sad, to be honest, to hear the fate of what happened to all these different creatures in Undertale. So there's Spade, okay. I question myself here and there on videos after I make them. See if what I can do to make them better and all that. What is the number one thing that is destroying the gacha community? I don't know myself, personally. I think one thing could possibly be the fact that if someone tries to, like, make stuff that doesn't completely make sense. But I think that would be... I wouldn't know for sure, actually. A bit, yes. It would be an interesting conversation. Because the Charlie in my AU still kind of likes William, but doesn't really fully trust him. Hi, Sudi? Sudi? Am I saying that right? I'm doing well today. How are you? How are you? Okay, so there's a red, black, red. Okay, so the mill is a clover. Club. 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 In my opinion, they have their own opinion. I only try to focus on the positive feedback because they're the ones that really matter. If they like the content, then I'll make more content. That is all I can really say about the subject. I've been told by multiple people who sometimes hate the videos that I make that there's some stuff that they don't like. I said, okay, you don't like the subjects I'm doing, you don't like that. That's cool, that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their opinion and all that. And I always say that it's cool that you don't like it. If you don't like it, alright. And yeah, that's really it. When it comes to the subject of haters, since I don't really focus on them, I do the positive. That's all I really do. Funtime Freddy. Now that's... let's see... Okay, Funtime Freddy. It'd be a bit surprised in that Well, not really a bit surprised. He would expect it and go like, Though he would question where the brutality came from, but that would probably be really it. Okay, there you go, Ronnie. That's the attitude. Because so what? They don't like it. Okay, fine. You don't like it. You don't really have to watch any of the videos that were made. So you do you, I do me. We all we're all good. I do my stuff. They do theirs. Yeah. There's just always going to be people that will hate the content one will make. Alright, see you in a bit. Okay, so it's not a club. So it's a heart. Okay. Huh. Nope. Yes, he's possessed by Michael Afton. Okay, so none of them are the same. Really? I guess I'm gonna have to take a look in some of those animations involving Gaster. So one's a heart. A club. A club. It's not a club. What was a club again? Okay, I think I have an idea. Let's change that to a heart. A spade. There we go! Yes, Lamrock Freddy resisted. My favorite subject for school. That's a little hard. I like math and gym. But for like 2 years of school, I had like really bad teachers. One just told us what we were doing, gave us like 10 to 20, not even 20, like 15-minute lecture, and then just went to her desk and just sat there, not giving any other help or explanation. She just sped through the work and just immediately sat down, not caring, and just left us to our own devices. One other teacher, she didn't even remember half of her students' names. I think she barely even remember a quarter of their names. And even then, sometimes she would make the explanations and study work like very difficult to understand, and at times, which was like very few, she'd just get frustrated with the work and just leave it alone and went back to her desk. So those kind of experiences kind of ruined math for me and made it harder to learn those subjects in the future. Now, yeah, William knows about the book counterpart. And the Twisted Animatronics, the idea was something he originally had, but threw it away since he didn't really had some true ideas what to do with it. It was a thought process, and then he put it aside for potentially the future, but kind of forgot about it overall, in a blunt sense to put it. And he doesn't really like some of the knowledge he gained from the books. But he doesn't know everything about the book, so yeah. Greek mythology. Greek. Now there's a subject to talk about. A thing about myself is I love mythology, because I like the idea of what the culture can bring. Now, as for it in general, of favorite gods, let's see. It would definitely be Hesta and yeah, my favorite Greek god, well, slash goddess is Hesta overall. A lot of other characters from Greek mythology just don't make me. It's just the stories that involve them and the tales and all that don't really bring them into a positive light. Like what Athena did to Medusa and what Poseidon did to Medusa that led to what Athena did. It doesn't really bring positive light. As for my least favorite, it's oh no, this one's a tough one. Because there is a lot of Greek figures that Greek. Okay. Zeus, because he's just like this giant playboy and all that, and he's married and all this. And I don't really like the thought of this fateful marriages. Second would be Aphrodite. And third would be Artemis, because to me she seems a bit of a hypocrite overall, because some of the stories involving around her just make her seem as bad as the people she hates. And Sans did me fatal error, and his reaction was he was sad to see what would up the possible fate of Gino. Also, tell me what your favorite subject in school and Greek gods and least favorite are as well. I'm a bit curious on that. As for what inspired me to do this YouTube channel, well, that is a subject that went back years ago. But it started like... Alright, so thing is, I never knew about YouTube until I got into my mid-teens to early teens. That kind of time range. So like after I became a teenager for sure, to around the middle of the whole teen life. I never knew about that, and I was always just busy, just stressed, sometimes bummed out on certain stuff. And then I get introduced to YouTube by members of my family, and then as time went on, I get like these at first I see all these step-by-step videos that I honestly enjoyed. And then my younger siblings got into YouTube to the point that they introduced me to all these other stuff related to fun video content and all this and all that. And then I get introduced to gaming and gacha work, and I'm going... And then I don't see this stuff until like around the time COVID started, and then these types of videos helped me out when I was like in a mood or a little bummed out, and I get introduced to all this, and it seems really cool. I like it, and then I hear how they
they do all this kind of stuff for the people they see that see their content and they love to do it. And it makes me remember one of my personal heroes, Stan Lee, saying that the best type of job is a job that you can have fun with. Because then it doesn't seem like a job anymore. It seems like something you can fully enjoy. And I like that kind of stuff. Because I like that thought process because it sounded like something I want to achieve. And then I get introduced to all this stuff during COVID and how a bunch of people are doing all this just to make people happy, to make people not think of the bad things that are happening in COVID. And it's then that I actually decided that I wanted to give it a try so that I can give the people the same feeling I had. Something they could enjoy, something that can help them when they're a little bummed out or something like that. Something to catch their interest and all that. That's what I really wanted to do. Make stuff so people could enjoy it and be happy with it. That's the type of content I wanted to do and the type of videos I wanted to make. And it's why I wanted to make this channel. The only thing that held me back, because in all honesty, it's the one thing that prevented me from making videos even earlier than when I first started. It was my kind of doubt, because before all this, I was very shy. I'm socially awkward, and when I first started trying to making a video, my hands were shaking because I didn't know what to do and how to do it. But as time went on, I felt more confident due to all these people liking all the stuff I made. And I just want to make more stuff so you all would enjoy it. But I can admit I'm a bit ambitious when it comes to this stuff. So I also decided doing reaction videos and gaming stuff because I also want to try different things that people would like too, since gacha was one form of it. That's why I started doing my second channel, which is reactions and gameplay and all that. Because I want to do something that you all can see that we could all enjoy. Even if it's watching something on a live stream or something like that. That's the type of stuff I want to do. And it's why I want to do, it's why I made these channels. Something for everyone to like and enjoy.
And that's what inspired me to do YouTube. The thought came to me, Darth Sans. It's just that, with the current kind of stuff I have, I can't fully do that. At most, I can try 3 to 4 minute videos. But I might do in the future. It just depends on how things go from here on out. I can see why you would like this stuff. Favorite school subject? Chemistry. Well, that's not really bad. In terms of science, it's one of my top 3 favorite involving the subject. So if you're
she would be astounded and shocked, but she also knows that William wouldn't really be her father. My version of Elizabeth is actually smarter than she looks. And Reaper, can you please redo that message, because it is very vulgar. But I agree with what you said about your least favorite god being Dionys. And Odysseus. Yeah, I can see why you would dislike them. They're not really fan favorite either. What do I think of Underverse? Do I think it beats Glitch Tail? Thank you for that, Reaper, because I'm being alerted that your message is being held for review. Ooh boy, YouTube's not happy about that one. My thoughts on Underverse and Glitch Tail. Oh, let's see. Yeah, true. That's facts. Might do that one day. Anyway, Underverse and Glitch Tail, I say they're about even, in all honesty. Their animation is wonderful, and I have no complaints for it. It was amazing. Their stories are really good. Storyline's amazing, and the fact that they go into character depth is something that I really admire about both of these series. And welcome back, Ronnie. Really, you had a gacha channel? What did you do for your gacha channel? Maybe like a meet and greet with each other? Like a conversation about what's different between their AUs and all that? I say that would be like a good place to start. Promo Theseus. What's your favorite about Promo Theseus? Alright. Doesn't sound too bad, actually. I'm impressed by Atlas's power, but besides their accomplishments, and their abilities and all that, not a lot to really say. I'm just keeping my thing neutral on that. Thank you for the confidence, Ronnie. The overwrite. No, my stance won't be affected by the overwrite button. I heard the Villain Sand Squad. And I really do like the subject. I'm sad that the series ends, but I can understand the creator for losing inspiration, because well, in Deltarune, Ronnie, you can be genocidal or pacifist. It's just sometimes, depending which chapter you pick, sometimes barely anything changes, or something does change. Okay, I found the builder. Just need to remove this. I got an item anyway. Okay. If your Sans reaction Finland Sand Squad. Sans has not seen anything related to the Villain Sand Squad besides the trailer with William, Monica, and Hayano. That's the best you've seen of it, and that's only the trailer. Before that video got taken down because I guess the creator didn't like that it was being used, so I had to take it down. Two sands of mine that we're supposed to sit. Ah! That actually sounds a bit interesting, to be honest. Yeah, but that's true. There's not a lot of content out there on certain subjects that can really catch one's interest. I mean, I like Infinite Stratos and all that. I've seen a few. I think like half a year ago. They're not bad. Though that was Ichika as said character, so I don't think that really counts. Good night, Reaper. Yeah, I can understand why you don't like Athena. Personally, she would be my fourth least favorite god or goddess in Greek mythology, because for someone so smart, she literally just made two monsters that mortals and demigods would have to deal with. I mean, what the frick? I even did a FNAF video, but no one really watched it. Really? What was that FNAF video called? I usually tend to watch FNAF videos and all that. See if anything caught my interest and all that. Sometimes I watch an unrelated subject of what FNAF characters would react to. Yes, my Saints does know about Core Frisk. And he thinks they're nice. And is curious about the Omega timeline. But never really asked about it since he considered it being too personal. That is very true. Slashers? Oh, that sounds interesting. And the Forgotten Time Trio. They were supposed to be a story. Okay, yeah, that sounds really interesting. Whoa. You opened the treasure box since I was 40 dark down. Oh, okay, that's nice. A fandom that I considered doing. Let's see. A fandom that I decided not to do. Um, Honestly, I was thinking Bendy, but I didn't. At the time, I didn't really know much about the game besides there being a lone ink man. Uh, another thing, another fandom I think I was considering was the um. I actually did consider like Sonic or like yeah, Sonic or I was considering Spider-Man, but design details and all that. I didn't think I could really do that kind of stuff. I mean, it seemed a little hard to do at the time, and I was just starting out, so I didn't really consider it. I rather would do something that I can do and then easily adjust with it within time. Uh, he heard rumors of Delta Sam, but he never met him. If they did meet, yeah, I think they would be friends. Really? Older? Huh. That's an interesting story detail. Now he lives on the surface, far from everyone. The Vascular both lived together since something happened that they basically had to hide. It's an appealing story detail, and I am a bit curious, and you caught my attention with it. Oh. Dang. That sucks. Hmm. That seems fine to me. Mm, no. I will be back in a second. Something happened over here. I gotta check and make sure everything's alright.
Okay, I'm back. It's understandable that you want to go out with a bang. Anyone wants to make their last video something grand that people would remember. But Gaster has not, and Fire Plus, Gaster has not met X-Tail. The Underverse is a different timeline, different universe kind of thing. Gaster and Sans know about this one, but yeah, it's very different. My timeline starts with the basic verse. Alright. It sounds like a great story, Darth. Let's see. There is my thing. But yeah, I'm liking the story idea you have right here, Darth. Yes, but also might threaten X-Tail Gaster to the point that he will actually personally take care of him and end his own life. I'm still liking the story idea you have. I'm actually focusing on what you're saying and actually thinking about it more than actually focusing on the game. Which is probably something I should really focus on at the moment. Huh. Right, I should have, oh wait, it's saved. Nice. Then again, I was running low on health to begin with, so Okay. I think I remember there being something here. Don't remember what though. Anyway, yeah, ah, interesting. He doesn't know a lot about other gasters, sadly. Really, he'd eat something. Alright. Interesting. Oh, right, he doesn't know. Yeah, he knows about Sarafi Sands. And Sands will be friends with him. It's just that Sarafi Sands just likes to keep to himself than to communicate with other people. Now you got me curious about this incident, Darth. Sounds really intriguing, actually. Got many thoughts running in my head at the moment. And now we're over here. The machine looks awful. Oh, I'm actually insulted. Your story is really actually nice. You're running. Cringe. Sans cringe at that. And we just had some basic conversations about Sans knowing all these different versions of himself, and along with the fact that Darth is telling his story idea, which is actually pretty nice, in my opinion. Ah. Oh, right. Alright. Hope to hear from you again, Ronnie. Error's so-so on the subject. He really doesn't really care about all AUs. I mean, there are a few that he likes, like Outer Tail, but he doesn't see a really big deal about it, as long as the original timeline's okay. Oh. Hey, it just don't like that face. Why do they have to make it so dramatic? Okay. I say that I'm gonna end the live stream now. I really enjoyed talking to y'all, and I might consider making one more live stream for this channel, but I also want to try making live streams for my other channel too. But I might do live streams here and there in the future. I don't know. I'm still debating on the subject, but I do enjoy this. So if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Oh wait. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button to support the channel, and be sure to hit the notification button to be notified immediately when new videos come out, or anything comes out on this channel. If you want to see, if you're interested in my other content from my other channel, which is reaction videos and gameplay, then I'll leave the link in the description below so that you can check it out if you want to. Let's see. Just give me. Yeah, there we go. There, it's there now. On the other channel is stuff like reaction videos. Stuff I'm doing currently right now is DHMIS, Deltarune, some theories about other Deltarune content like Chapter 3. And for gameplay, I'm doing Minecraft and Danganronpa 2. So if you want to do, so if you're all interested in that and other content that I won't go into, it's gonna be just check the link. Other than that, hope you all enjoy, and I will see you all next time. And yeah. Glad you all liked the stream.